Okay, listen. So there's been a huge update to the Idubbz situation, and it's kind of blown up so far. There's a lot going on in relation to this, and I want to take the time to give a full update on what's going on. Last time we talked about Idubbz, we talked about how the Froggy Fresh creator class drama, but there hasn't been much of an update on it, and it was very, very much poorly received. Now, in this, he says he's gonna release a video that pretty much addresses all of his old fans.
I plan on expanding on all of this in a further video.
I'm gonna state my opinion here, so I just want you guys to know that. You guys can disagree or agree, and tell me what you think in the comments, because this appears like it's gonna be a pretty heavily divisive and debated topic, and personally, it feels like I have a different take than most here. And I just want to say, I put out a community post talking about me making this video, and people have already made assumptions about my take when I haven't even put it out there yet. That's what I don't understand. People are already attacking me for a statement that I haven't even put out yet, and I find that crazy. Anyways, getting started. So Idubbz released this video explaining why he's changed his content, whatever. Again, this wasn't well accepted. He talked about how, as a 30-year-old man, he finally decided to grow up and change.
I want to thank everyone who's given me the space and the compassion to grow as a person, because it's taken longer than it probably should have.
Congrats, dude. You probably put together that slinging around slurs at the age of 26, or however old he was at the time, probably wasn't very mature. In this video, he talks about how essentially shock humor was a way to keep audience engaged, because he's insecure about his ability to produce content without the use of shock humor, as in like slurs and stuff like that, you know, whatever.
Because I was a nasty, apathetic, insecure person. Now that I don't feel like it represents me, and I want to distance myself from it and keep it from, you know, indoctrinating more people.
I take particular issue with this because he's had several series that don't rely on this. Bad unboxing, Kickstarter crap, stuff like that. He didn't have to use shock humor for that. Like, this is completely separate from the content cop videos he's addressing here. You get what I'm saying? Me personally, this video comes off as an over-exaggeration and an attack on the fan base he's built up for years. Yes, some of your behavior is cringe. But that doesn't mean attack the people who helped you get to where you are. Now, I've seen the point that's brought up that why would he want to cater to the fans who are clearly not good people? What this take doesn't consider is that there's a lot of normal people who liked his content, myself included, who have never gone out and been a worse person because of his content. Sure, a lot of it aged like milk. Like, it's not good. But he also brings up a lot of good points in his videos, aside from the slur stuff, which admittedly is not good. Something else I want to add is he talks about pivoting his content and failing to do so. He did, dude. Like, he makes fidget toy videos and squirrel videos. But obviously, some of his audience isn't gonna stick around for some of that. I'm sorry, but I don't think bad unboxing and Kickstarter crap really translate to fidget toys. But some of it will, and even a smaller group of that are the bad people that he's focusing on here. Which, there's gonna be bad apples in anyone's fan group. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. But like I said, this is a very, very small minority of people. H3H3 has pivoted his content, and he says the exact same things as he did.
It's just a wonderful string of words that really gets you going. Fuck you, fag. I love that I can just say fag though.
And you don't see an apology online from him talking about how he's sorry for all the stuff that he put out in the world, when arguably H3H3 has done far worse and hasn't done nearly as much good as Idubbz has. One last point is he feels responsible for the audience he cultivates. That is a hard disagree in my opinion. If someone were to do something terrible, hypothetically, a fan committed a crime and he says that he is a watcher of Idubbz, in what world does that make Idubbz responsible for that? To sum up my thoughts, I feel like the apology is valid in some parts. I'm all for self-improvement, but I'm seeing parallels to the Illuminati situation here. This might be a little bit of a reach, but where instead of apologizing, they go on these long rants after the actual apology to call out other people, and in this case, it was Idubbz calling out his fan base, instead of like Illuminati calling out the Clique or Wonderstruck. Not saying the situation is a carbon copy, but certain aspects are present in this apology that were also present in Illuminati. He should have just said, I'm sorry, I'm trying to do better, I regret my past actions. Everyone would have had a universally better response to what is going on now. A rebuttal to this would be, oh, well, that's what he tried doing, but people kept saying, I miss the old Idubbz. Well, the first clip of him talking about how he doesn't like his own content was on the Anthony Padilla podcast, where he says,
I did not like the interactions that I had with fans.
So it's already attacking other people that he's not responsible for, which again is attacking other people instead of just saying, hey, my content sucks. It's a ploy for attention. There is no reason for him to make this apology when he did, as well as like hype it up like it was a Marvel post-credit scene. You get what I'm saying?
I plan on expanding on all of this in a further video.
It just seems like it's all for attention, in my opinion. This entire situation is stupid to me. I'm saying this now. I don't think everything is okay with Idubbz right now. He's drastically changed from where he used to be, and he's making these drastic call-outs without considering, one, how it will affect other people, because he's genuinely vilifying his entire audience, including those who aren't bad, and two, how it affects his public perception, because people are pissed about this. People are spamming out videos on the situation, and honestly, I don't blame them. Critical released a video on this, discussing his takes on it, and in my opinion, I agreed with a lot of his takes in this video. Not all of them, but a lot of them, yes, were solid points. For whatever reason, these very mild takes stirred up a reaction, and bro got dislike bombed, dude. Hassan is one of those people that decided to speak out against him, and honestly, this is an L take from Hassan in my opinion. He calls Charlie Normie Jesus just for having a different opinion.
I'm gonna call it, no matter how much Normie Jesus has cultivated a fucking fan base of people on both sides of the political spectrum, I feel like a lot of people are going to be rubbed the wrong way from this. There's no way. This almost feels like a Sunny V2 Ninja video at this point, where he's just like, this apology is not warranted. You're flogging yourself. You don't deserve this. Like, that's not what he's saying. He's taking ownership over some of the fucking dog shit stuff that he did, which is what men do, okay? You're an adult. You're a man. You took accountability for it. You're matured now, okay? And
So this 26-year-old wasn't a man when he was saying stuff like this. Like, I'm so serious. What is the point you're trying to make? Obviously, he's done some self-improvement, but that's not the entire point Charlie is trying to make here. Hassan tweets, a lot of old Idubbz fans online upset after he changed for the better. I'm proud of him for taking ownership over the toxic and racist aspect of his old content. I'm glad he's grown up to have a more empathetic outlook. That's not what people are criticizing here in this situation. Drama Alert tweets after this and shares this tweet from Idubbz. He says, Idubbz released a second statement regarding his apology. And he says, I welcome opinions about my apology from people and communities whom the apologies were directed at. There are a lot of videos out here from people in those communities, again, don't agree with his take here. I'm not one to speak on it. I don't think I'm a part of any of the communities he's referring to in his apology, but most people are sharing the exact same takes here. And again, I want to preface that I'm all for doing better. That's great, but this could have been handled in a much better way. Something that I've seen a lot of is that Idubbz likes to reference that he doesn't like morally grandstanding in his videos.
I was morally grandstanding and acting as if I am any better than any of these people that I was making content cop videos on, and I'm not. I'm a human. I'm a real human.
Well, that's what he's doing now, just in the other direction. As well as his fan bases, it's the exact same fan base, just swapped moralities. You get what I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I'm trying to say. And if he were really sorry about this, he wouldn't have his documentaries up still. Specifically, the ones about Sam Hyde, and making him out to be like some weirdo. But no, he doesn't like him, so he's gonna keep that take up. Just because it doesn't have content comp in the title doesn't mean that it's not a video attacking other people. So the apology just kind of seems like shit to me. Certain aspects of it are good, but then he just does the exact same thing again and contradicts himself. Anyways, that's about all on the situation. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and keep it respectful, especially towards Idubbz, no matter which way you're leaning here. I hope I helped shed some light on the situation here for you, as well as clarified my take on it, since apparently I was already getting attacked before I made it. If there's another update, be sure to have your notifications on for when I put that out. Anyways, I'm gone.